Hello. It's been a while since I've done one of these. I thought I'd do another one. Yeah, basically lots of news. So I'm going to do. It's going to be a two-part day. Discuss a bit of news that's recently in the last couple of days, and then look at my vinyl Iron Maiden collection, live collection. You've already seen the vinyl studio albums I've got. So yeah, the news is obviously there's going to be a documentary made by Universal about Iron Maiden and their 50 years. When that comes out later on the year, I believe, and it's funny really because last year and early on in the new year there was like all rumours about a documentary by Netflix coming out, and this rumour was spreading. It went like wildfire, and everybody spread it and all that sort of stuff. But there was no official announcements by the band or the management or whatever, and so it's quite amusing really, and that time it was totally dismissed. Oh, it's someone's just heard a rumor and it's just made up. And now there is a documentary coming out by Universal, a feature-length documentary. Maybe it's going to be on. It's not going to be on TV. Maybe it's going to be on video, DVD, or release a small cinema release, perhaps. I don't know. Anyway, that's coming out next year at some point or another. I think the guys who spread the original rumor might be a bit overchuffed with themselves, but I've got a feeling this is what I think I made them work in terms of their. They don't release stuff. They keep things close to their chest. But I think they've got a little gang for their publicity people. When they say last year, they said, "Oh, just put a rumor out on the internet that we're releasing a documentary." That's all you have to say, and then it just goes mad. Oh, Netflix are doing blah 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 blah, and it's kind of a hype thing, I guess. But maybe I'm just too cynical about them. People in the music business, I guess, or not so much. Yeah, music business is the Iron Maiden business, but yeah, they'd be quite cunning. But apparently now it's all official. There is a documentary coming out next year with interviews with former members. Apparently, according to the Iron Maiden website, there's an interview that was recorded with Paul Diano before he died. And other members, I guess, former members of the band who are still around. So that's going to be interesting. Something to look forward to. 50 years is going to be a big year. We're going to get a tour. We're going to get a documentary. What else are we going to get? I'm just hoping now that some of those rumours that were flying about last year and then on this year about a new album will perhaps all come to fruition. Though I probably don't think we'll see anything new from them till 2026. Perhaps that's my best guess. Like I say, it's a guess. No factual evidence sort of thing, so it's not going to be taken as rote anyway. Anyway, on to the live vinyl. Like I say, it's a collection of a lot of my CDs. It's a collection of official and unofficial stuff, bootleg. Some of them are quite odd. The first one I've got is the oldest one I've got, I guess, is Iron Maiden Plus One live. Now this contains 8 tracks live and a recorded version of Women in Uniform, which is their cover version which was a single for them, or a B-side I think it was. Anyway, so it's an official release because it's published by EMI, so they sent this one out. I don't know. So it's really good. The sound's not great, but it's a really good raw early Iron Maiden live record. I think it's very good. I picked it up in one of my local independent record shops. They had several copies of this, so it's not a rarity. It's not like made in Japan. That's a rare one. Which you have to very hard on the Soundhouse tapes. So it's very hard to get hold of those without spending a huge fortune, which at the moment I haven't got. Right, there's that one. Now here's a bootleg one, I believe. It's called Made in Tokyo. Like you see, it's like not exactly Derek Riggs' cover, is it, of Eddie? I don't know who did this artwork. Sort of Japanese artist, perhaps. Yeah, but this is an official release of a tour in Tokyo, several nights in Tokyo. Sun Plaza Tokyo apparently was recorded in 1981. So Paul Diano was on his Maiden tour with Maiden. Yeah, and it's quite a good one. I mean, it sounds like most of these bootleg vinyls. The sound is not going to be 100% great, whether it's recorded by an audience member or a pirated from the sound recording desk or whatever. Anyway, it's got lots of good songs in there. Rough Child, Purgatory, Sanctuary, Remember Tomorrow. All the early stuff from them, including the live version of Genghis Khan. Yeah, and yeah, it's really good. And Strange World. So this is a really it's an okay album. It's an okay bootleg, but it's got like the vinyl is marble coloured, so it's a coloured vinyl, but weird marble, white marble, like coloured spots on it, sort of thing. It's quite weird. So it's not an official release, but it's not fair. It's not fair. It's not a bad find. I'm pretty sure it's not rare like the made in Japan is, which you would have, like I said, have to spend a small fortune to get hold of a copy. Right, next one is, it's an anniversary release, but it's Beast Over Hammersmith. I've already got the CD, but this is a anniversary release of that live show at the Hammersmithian. And also attached to it, a part of it, is a copy of Number of the Beast. Now, what makes this version of Number of the Beast different from the one I've got, the regular one, is that it doesn't have Gangland on it, but it has Total Eclipse, which is obviously played at the Beast Over Hammersmith gig, and it's the track that replaces Gangland on this. And there's a bit of a writing by Steve Harris on the inner sleeves about the making of the Number of the Beast, and the fact that he wanted Total Eclipse as that track on there instead of Gangland, and basically it's something to do with time, because obviously they were a successful band before Number of the Beast, but this is Number of the Beast. Let's put it this way: put them into the stratosphere, and then I think they had pressure from the studio to say, put Gangland on it or whatever, and use Total Eclipse as a B-side for Run to the Hills, I believe. But this is a good live album, and also Number of the Beast obviously represents the last time the studio came into their obviously the record company comes into our main studio and say, yeah, can we do this and that and the other? We want you to do this, and I think they have our Maiden now have the power from that day forward. After this was Number of the Beast was a huge success, and the tour after it, the massive tour. It's like this is the beginning of their massive, ridiculous amount of dates on there. I looked at, they've got a list of all the dates now, and I've counted them up, but it was only beaten by Power Slave a few years later on, but it was not far off. But this was the last time the record company said, oh, we want you, can you do this, can you do that and the other, and then now they've been told that stay out of the studio while we're working, you don't have any say of the creative element of it, you can just get stuffed. So this is obviously an important live album for them, and also an important album for them as well. So this is a really good vinyl of that. Okay, the next big one. When I talk about official releases in terms of Maiden releases, I'm talking about ones that are released by the record company, but sometimes they have what they call foreign partners who get licenses to release live versions, which are official in that country. So that's quite interesting. But anyway, the next one is Live After Death, which is the official one, which is a very good concert, a very important one, one at the couple of nights at the Long Beach Arena, and it's a great part of their World Slavery tour, and it's got all the big hitters from that album, and so that's a really good solid vinyl. Right, now here's what they call a I guess a bootleg. It's about 8 tracks from the Donington '88 concert, the Monsters of Rock. Whether it was a BBC FM broadcast, but it's only a very vanilla type, a weird picture of Eddie with a baby on the front. So I'm pretty sure that this is just a recorded bootlegger, really, but it's okay. The next official one is Made in England, 1988, recorded at 2 nights at the Birmingham NEC, a part of their seventh tour, I guess, what they called it, didn't they? And it's basically most of the big songs from Seventh Son of the Seventh Son. I went to see this particular tour, one at Donington, 88, then later on that year I went to the Wembley Arena, or Wembley OVO as it's called now, to watch them in concert. Great gig, great concert. The video to this is brilliant as well. Right. Now next is kind of bootleg, I believe. This is Donington 1992. There was an official album release for this. Yep. Well, this computer's playing up. Anyway, official album release for this. Okay. Yep. Here we go. So, bit of a glitch there. Official album release for this. In this vinyl. It's very hard to get hold of. In fact, it's impossible to get hold of. One day I'm hoping to find an official version. This is kind of a bootleg version of that concert. It has got obviously the vinyl's coloured weird pink and orange, so it sounds not particularly great, but yeah, it's alright. Okay, the next big official release they did is Rock in Rio in 2001, I believe, and this was released in 2002. Rock in Rio. Then it's a really fantastic gig. If you see the video, you know how fantastic the concert was here. But in front of like 250,000 people, and it was absolutely epic. Kicks off with the Wicker Man, and yeah, just goes on from there. Really, I think it's an absolutely stonking live concert and a good vinyl as well. Okay, next official release. Death on the Road from their like Dance of Death tour. Yeah, like I say, it's a good thing. Like I say, the sound's better. Like I say, the problems with the video release of this is that the editing is very fastly paced, and I'm not sure that's particularly good. But yeah, so it's a good one. Yeah, it's a good vinyl. Okay, my next official release is Flight 666, which is the based on documentary. And it's live shows from that particular tour, which is it's one of the legacy tours, I guess. It's like a mixture of different albums and that sort of stuff. It's a general greatest hits, and all the songs and the bits from the shows are from different parts of the world. Like if you see the video, it's basically clips of these gigs, and they talk about where they are and what country. And also on the Blu-ray, you got the whole full songs on there, so you can just watch that sort of thing. You just want to watch the music. Yeah, it's from like India, Mumbai, Sydney, all over the world. So yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, in Vivo, which is in Santiago in 2011, I believe. This released in 2012 though, but 2011 at Santiago, the stadium, big stadium there, which they played recently last year as well. Yeah, this is a really good thing. I mean, people moan about the Satellite 15, the Final Frontier, but I don't. I think it's a good Satellite 15 is a good build up to this concert, and it's like a get the hype, and you can feel the hype. Watching the video as well, you see all the crowd coming in, the stadium filling up, and the behind the scenes stuff as the Satellite 15 going on. Then it's like Bruce kicks in with the singing part of it, and yeah, it's a really good thing. Yeah, like most albums, live albums, they don't have the in between bits like on the Rock in Rio, Made in England, and obviously other concerts. You have the talking bits. You have the talking bits with Bruce has a little chat with the audience, has a bit of fun. But these are just straight the song sort of thing. Yeah, lovely. Next official release is Live Chapter, the Book of Souls, which I've got the CD. I missed out the CD on my CD thing. It's got the CD, which always looks like a DVD box, but it's a CD. Yeah, and this is really good concert. Again, it doesn't have the talky bits in it, but it's a really good gig, whatever. And I guess different parts of the world as well. So it's not. It's like Flight 666. It takes from different parts of the world, but it's based on one tour. My only thing about the Live Chapter and the CD as well is that the missing bit of Tears of a Clown, the song about Robin Williams, is not on any of these versions. Yeah, that would have been nice to have on here. I think it could have fitted well in here, sort of thing. But yeah, I like that song. But yeah, there you go. Okay, my last thing and most recent purchase of an official release from Maiden is Legacy of the Beast tour. Yeah, Night of the Dead album. Yeah, which is like a legacy tour, all the greatest hits in a way, sort of stuff. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I mean this was recorded at 3 nights at Mexico City, Stadium in Mexico City. So yeah, 3 nights, over 3 nights, and it's all the best of, including For the Greater Good of God, which is one that's not been on before, live wise, in terms of this particular recently, apart from the original tour, which it was used on. Yeah, it's a really good little set of songs. Yeah, so I'll probably be putting that on later on, just to chill out and have a laugh. Thank you very much. So hopefully this video is okay, because it got a bit choppy and a bit pausey at some point. So hopefully it will all come out in the wash. Like I say, got a lot to look forward to this year. Got the tour, got the documentary now. What else have they got planned? I mean, maybe some of those little rumours people have been going on about for the last couple of years or so, saying, oh, are they going to do this? Are they going to do that? It'd be nice to get another live album, but I suspect we won't get a live album of the Days of Future Past tour. I think we're going to get a live album of the Run for Your Lives tour. That's what I'm just banking on, really. I think that's going to happen at some point. I don't know, but I think that will be the one they do. Maybe at the London Stadium. Perhaps they'll film that there and release a record for that. But we'll wait and see. If so, I'll be there. I'll be somewhere. You'll hear my voice in the background if they do record it. With thousands of people there, right at the back of the stadium, you'll hear me. All right. Thank you very much. Have a good evening. Or good day, sorry, in this case. And take care.